Hey everyone, good evening. I'm just hopping on here a couple minutes early so that we can get started at 8 o'clock. When you hop on, please say hello. 2017, 15, 16, 15, 16, 15. Hello Sarah. 15, 16, 17, 18. I'm trying to get all my lanyards so that I can show you. Hello. Say hello when you hop on. We are going to go over, we are going to go over SFR because there's so many new people and you're like, what the hell is SFR? So we're going to go over it. Hello, Jasmine. Hello, Sarah. I'm trying to wave to everybody. Okay. It is exactly 8 o'clock right now. Hello, Joe. I'm just bringing up Workstation just in case you ask me something I don't know. But I'm kind of going to... I have the camera the opposite way so you can see things in reverse, which means every time I touch my hair, I think I'm touching it on the other side. It's really confusing. Are you the only one that can't hear, or I just went live somewhere else and it was fine? Because can anybody hear me? Can you please someone answer? I know there's a delay. Okay, thank you, Joe. All right. Thank you, Sarah. Hey, Kirsty. So I thought I'd come and talk to you guys about SFR, what it is, why you want to register, because if you're new, you're like, what the hell is this? And why do I want to spend money on it? And I don't even know what the hell I'm doing right now. I just started. Why do I want to do this? I'm going to say, when I joined Scentsy, I've been with other direct sale companies in my past. And one thing I learned is you don't ask, you just attend. You don't ask, you figure it out. This year it's virtual, where normally we go somewhere. So this year we were supposed to go to Brisbane in August. Hey, Lana. And because of Auntie-Rona, we can't do that. But it is one of those things that one is a tax write-off for your business. It's also a way that I really believe if you want to be part of something, be part of something. Don't half-ass it. That's part of my upbringing, but it's also something I've learned in the different businesses that I've been in, is that don't ask, just attend. If we're having something, you attend. If you, I would mark things off my calendar. I remember when I would go in America to things and I didn't have any money, and I would pack lunches, I would buy crackers, I would buy peanut butter, I'd buy a loaf of bread. I would room with 4 to 5 other people, so we would split the cost of the room. It was a no excuse thing because I knew it was important to go, and I would miss out on all the fun, and you'd have FOMO. And this was way back before FOMO was a thing. So, but it always helped me. It always helped me. Personally or professionally, it always helped me. And I just think if you're in it, you're in it. As the saying goes, like, one of the things you can sell more than one as long as you're not cross promoting on your page or at a fair or show. You can do other businesses, but I'll tell you right now, you can only ride a horse with one ass. And you cannot put your time, energy, love, and money into a ton of, like, more than one thing and expect to succeed at both. You just can't. So, so that's just a little bit of wonder wisdom for you from my experience of things and from what I've seen and from what I've witnessed and what I've heard. Because there's lots of stories, I tell you. The longer you're in, the more stories you hear. So, so first of all, if you love Scentsy, you should just join. You should just register, period. Normally when we register for SFR, it's been a while since I paid for SFR because usually you can earn it somehow. So like Deborah, Annette, and Ange Russell, they all earned free registration because of the last incentive. So they don't even have to pay to register, and they get the second kit that we're going to get. So for a lot of years, I didn't even pay because I had earned it somehow, some way, director consistency, whatever. There's lots of different ways. And, but I think when I think the year I paid, it was something like $250 to go. Plus we had airline tickets and hotel and food and lots of things like that. So, I have to say it's way more... I'm excited about the virtual, and of course in person is always better, but I will never underestimate Scentsy, ever. They will bust their asses to make sure that we have a great time, that we're inspired, that we learn something, and we get some stuff, because I am all about the stuff. I'm all about the hugs and the stuff. That's why I pretty much go to SFR, is to support the team, get you inspired, be with you a little bit, even though I really don't have a lot of time to be with anybody. I get grabbed up kind of as I walk. So, it's very weird. So, but I wanted to kind of take you on a little journey. I started Scentsy March 10th, 2015, the day they started here in Scentsy. And the first SFR was in Sydney. And it was just me and Vicki O'Donoghue. That's it. That's all. Us two went to Sydney. I was sicker than a dog. I had the flu and bronchitis. Oh my God, I was so sick. But I was like, you ain't stopping me. I'm going to Aussie. So we went to it. It's where I first met Faith too. But so that was in July or August. So what, I joined in March, April, May, June, July, August. So within 5 months, I think I registered a couple months before that and then went. So my first lanyard. So this is my first lanyard of my first. So when I went 5 months after I started, this was our lanyard. So you always get a lanyard and it has the theme of Scentsy on it. And then you get these ribbons, and you get them in your envelope depending on, so I was the first time attendee. I had earned Sensational Start Level 2, and I was a star consultant the day that I attended. And then this was something special they did that year. They gave us like a scavenger hunt. So you had to earn your ribbons while you were at SFR, and that was really fun. So you had to do these certain things and prove them to Chuck. I remember going, where's my ribbons, Chuck? I'm very competitive. I'm very, very competitive. But yeah, that was my first one. That was my very first one. So it's fun to save these as well. And it's fun to know that I went as a star in July. August, September, October, I became a director. The other reason why you want to attend events is because leaders are born at events. The saying is, it's a cheesy saying, but it's true. If you want to go up, you show up. Period. Like, and I don't understand people that don't I book my calendar out for all team movie days. Even if nobody shows, I've still committed to you that I'm showing up. And if Scentsy has things, I write it in my diary and I don't bump it when something else is more important or more fun. That's not a winner headspace. So that's how I've always been. And I've always been, if I commit and say I'm going to be there, I'm going to be there. And I want to be there. So you soak up knowledge and you meet new people and you create friendships and things like that. So events are very, very important. So this was 2015. Then I went to 2016, and that was in Brisbane. Was it really? Huh. I guess it was. It was in Brisbane. It says it on the top. I guess it was. Huh. Didn't realize that. And this one, then I got my director ribbon and my sensational start, and I had qualified for the trip my first year, and then your PRV that you have, like I must have had 10, 20. I had at least 30, somewhere between 30 and 40,000 PRV by that point. So I had got the 3 ribbons for the 30,000. Then 2017 was in, I think this one was the one in Brisbane. All right. So the one in Brisbane. So this was our lanyards that year. 2017. Yeah, I don't know. When you go on free trips, they give you, this was Symphony of the Seas, the biggest cruise ship. They give you name tags, but I kind of have them on my lanyards, just hanging up so I see them. Scentsy always recognizes us with things, and it's really nice because they always personalize everything. So we had to wear these when we were on the cruise ships for our incentive trips. So director ribbon, again. Scentsy Family Foundation. Scentsy Family Foundation is a ribbon you can earn when you sell at least 100 PRV of any charity items. So right now our charity items are the sparkle with all your heart warmer. That's a charity item. And if you hadn't seen my comments before, charity items are just like Disney items. You cannot tweak them. You cannot write things over them. You can't use them in your flyers. You can't do anything with them. You have to use what's in Workstation, just like Disney, or you'll be in trouble because it's a legal issue. So that's just a quick FYI. Trip qualifier. I've earned all the trips. I've earned 10 trips since I've been in Scentsy. I also earned the annual mentor award that year. And then my lifetime PRV was 60K by that point. So I had 60,000 lifetime PRV by that year. And I demanded they give me my sensational start level 2, and that's why it's at the bottom. Because sometimes they just do it for the new people, and I'm like, no, give me my ribbons. I love ribbons. And then we have 2018. 2018 was my favorite. I'm not even going to lie, because it was held in Anaheim, California. It was a global reunion, and it was when they released Disney, and nobody knew what was happening. But in our convention was right across the street from Disneyland, which we thought was cool, and they gave us a ticket to Disneyland in our registration packet. But we still didn't know until General Session. General Session is where all the goods are revealed. All the goods are revealed at General Session. And so that is when over 8,000 consultants got a free Mickey Mouse buddy. And I remember Annette, I just turned around and just went, oh my God. And I went like this because money. I saw Disney and went, money for us. And I turned around at Annette, and this little tear was going down her face. And she was just like, oh, wow, that's amazing. And I just was laughing because it was so sweet. I'll never forget it. It was so sweet. But they had Mickey and Minnie there. They had, oh my gosh, it was amazing. It was amazing. So you can go to SFR in America every year if you want. But we do usually have it in Australia. But this was my ribbons that year. So the director, once again, trip qualifier, sensational start, and then the Scentsy Family Foundation. Lifetime PRV was 50, 60, 70K. I was from New Zealand. I was asked to be a presenter in California, and I had these made for the team because we do little tricks like that, us directors. And then I had that put on the bottom as well. So I have some extra ones in case anybody wants one of those once they get their lanyards. I realized I stole hotel keys. Aha. So yeah, so that was this. And again, I just keep my pins on it and things like that, because it's got trip pins and it's got my sensational start pins and all that kind of stuff on it. And then this was last year's. I kind of like these lanyards. I thought they were quite cool. There's one of those. See, I have an extra one in there because I think I was trying to track somebody down and give her one. She already had one. So again, your director, trip qualifier, 100,000 PRV, charitable cause. So charitable cause is what replaced the Family Foundation one. So any year that you sell over 100 PRV of the charity, you get a charitable one. And we had New Zealand as well. The Future SSD ribbons again. And again, I demanded my sensational start. Because there's usually a little table. And then you go, I didn't get this ribbon. I didn't get this ribbon. And let me say, the more you get to hang out with home office and you communicate with them and you're in goods with them, you can wiggle things. And usually someone will tell me they didn't get something. I said, I'll go get it for you. Because, yeah, you just don't say no to Patty Wonder. You just don't. Or Patty Wonder will sneak behind you and grab one. Hey, Janice. So, I'm going to go through the FAQs first, because that should answer a lot of your questions. And then I'm going to go through the itinerary. All this stuff that I'm going to tell you is on Workstation under the News tab. I'm just telling you that right now. All right. The first thing I'm going to go through is your Scentsy Family Reunion FAQs. Again, on your Workstation. So in case you're like, what'd she say? Or you're having a crappy attention span and you need to print it out for yourself, or you won't remember because you have a team and you need to talk to them. It's all on your Workstation. It's all, just put SFR in the search bar and stuff comes up. All right. When is Scentsy Family Reunion 2020? The virtual Scentsy Success Expo. The expo. All right. What is an expo? The expo is probably in California. I would say there were several hundred booths where consultants man the booths on different topics: booking, party games, party themes, hosting, recruiting, Sell with Amy. I think we did theme parties. I mean, any topic you can think of: lighting, branding, learning different things about Workstation and the business side of things. Literally anything you could think of for your business. There was somebody at a table and you took shifts. And basically they just run down. They have things prepared, like handouts or PDFs or something like that, for you can take a picture with your camera. And you go to these tables and you visit and you learn new things from consultants that do them. And they were asked to do them because they have the reputation of knowing how to do them. Because Scentsy does look at your numbers, and they do look at how you're working your business based on what you're entering into Workstation. So they know what your strengths are. They know what your reorders look like compared to new customers, or if you even get new customers, and how many parties you do a year, things like that. So I've always been a party girl. So I usually do about, my first couple of years, I did over 100 parties a year. Now I probably do less than 100, but still a couple, 2 to 4 every, well, actually 5 to 6 every month. So depending. Goes in waves. So I usually end up having to present on parties. That's just kind of what my specialty seems to be. But literally, it's so many people telling you so many things and just blowing your mind at all the ideas, and nothing is a long thing, and you pick and choose kind of what you want to learn and what you're like, oh, I already know that. Or you find out new things. You thought you knew things, but you really didn't know all the things. So that's a way to do it. So breakout sessions. Breakout sessions are specific rooms that you go into and you hear people speak. I have shared different videos where someone's standing at a podium in a hotel room or in a conference room, like in a convention center and they're standing at the podium and all the chairs are, looking at the podium. That's basically a breakout session. So they usually go between a half hour and 45 minutes about. Usually that's kind of how long they are. And they're more in depth. Again, I presented on parties. I presented with Glennis Tobiasen, who is a superstar director, and she's an extrovert and I'm an introvert. So we both party a lot, but we look at things very differently. Because I remember going, how many people in here hate peopling? And most of the room put their hand up and Glennis just looked at me. I'm like, I told you. Because there's so many introverts in this business. So many. It's so weird. And so, and she thought everybody was extroverts. People think I'm extrovert, but I'm not. I just know how to turn it on and off when I have to for work. And to get the job done, it's like Beyonce has Sasha Fierce. Yeah. I have this Patty and then I just crawl and hermit the other times. So the Virtual Success Expo and breakouts will be available starting at 5 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. So that is 7 p.m. New Zealand time on the 18th of July. And general sessions will be held the 24th to the 25th of July. What kind of content can you expect? General session content will be similar to traditional events, and it will include keynote speeches from Heidi and Orville and other home office employees, product reveals, recognition, and guest speakers. Heidi will always give an amazing keynote, and you will always need tissues. She will make you cry. She's the one that touches your heart. And Orville, I could listen to Orville talk all day. Orville is business minded, so he actually talks about how to look at things differently, and he's changed it over the years a couple different times, but it's really fun. I would like to just live in Orville's brain for a day because it would be really enlightening. Because it's fun to see how other people process information and then deliver it to you. And you're like, oh, that makes so much sense. Okay, cool. And again, both of them come from such an amazing place because it's not from a place of money, or sell. If you notice, now I've been in several other direct sales companies. There is not a queen of, or a king of, or a top of. If you sell over 30,000 PRV a year, in the cents a year, you earn the annual sales award. Nobody on that stage knows who had the most. It's not a competition. You do the thing, you achieve it, you get the prize. Same thing with annual mentor. They don't say, well, here are all of our annual mentors, but this one is the one that did the most. This one's the winner. They don't have that mentality. So that is something that I really love. At first, it was really hard for me because I'm so competitive. And all the other things that I've been in, I always aim for number one. Because I like being number one. And that was weird for me to not be like, Faith does it a bit on our director calls and things like that, or on the consultant calls, but that's pretty much the only place you see it. So it's about, here, everybody can earn this. Here, everybody can earn a trip. Here, everybody can earn luggage. Here, everybody can do this. There's no only the top people can earn it, or only these people can earn it. In most things, especially with incentives, the newer you are, the easier it is to earn the incentive. Always. Because this one right now is pretty general, but if you're working on your sensational start, you should be earning this all at the same time, because this incentive ends the end of next month. But you could slam in some extra prizes for yourself if you get your, finger out. But the one that's going to start, that they're going to probably announce in July at SFR, that one's going to be a trip. And all the work you do now helps set the trend for that promotion. So you don't all of a sudden go, ooh, I better just start working my business now. There's an incentive. It'll make it really hard to do that. Take my word for it. I've never worked for an incentive, ever. I just did what I need to do consistently, and it all happens. because you're doing all the things all the time. So if you're booking consistently, if you're having parties consistently, if you're always meeting new people consistently, and you're always sharing the opportunity consistently, it will take care of you. You just have to be consistent. Oh, hey, Joe, and hey, Jonathan. So that is one of these beautiful things about SFR, and when they announce these things, but as a new consultant, you have to know that, speaking of Joe, she's usually number one. Just picking on you, Joe, but it's true. But they don't do that. And I remember, I do remember being a little pissed about it when I first started. I'm like, well, I want to know what the top person did, because that's where I want to go. And now I know what Joe does. I'm like, oh my God, I'm never going to get there. I will, maybe one day, but whew, she's next level. Okay. Product reveals. They're going to reveal things that we don't know about, because by that point, yes, by that point, we'll have seen the new catalog. It's the first month of actual using the catalog. Yes. And because now oh my God, is it that time? Jesus. Okay. I have a coaching call after this, and she just sent me a text. I'm like, oh my God, is it that time? So the product reveals are,
it's 8:24 p.m.
Thank you, Siri. I changed it. I don't like women talking to me. It's weird. Anyway, I do, but it's different. And so product reveals, this is what happens when you take me and distract me. They're going to show you things that are coming. The product kits that we are getting, that you have the option of purchasing when you early bird register, those are for the harvest, which is your Halloween collection or your spring collection, and then your holiday collection, so your Christmas collection. So those are what's coming in there. So we'll be seeing things like that, which we probably won't see before that. So there's going to be things you don't know and haven't seen, and you're going to get them in your kit, in your product kit. So recognition, of course, they're going to do, oh my gosh, so there's so much recognition. I'm not even going to go into all that. Guest speakers. Usually we have some major guest speaker like Amanda Gore. We've had a couple amazing ones, but everybody loves Amanda Gore. So I'm hoping maybe they bring her back. I don't know. Or somebody, Michael Jordan, whatever. Then the Virtual Success Expo and breakout sessions will feature content created and delivered by some of our top consultants. Will there be a fitness activity? So every year in America, they have a fitness component to SFR that you can choose to register for. And we don't do it here, which is so weird and it drives me insane. But there will not be one for Region 1 either. So, because Scentsy believes you should take care of yourself as well as your business. So, how much does it cost? There will be 2 price points. So I'm going to be reading the Australia, New Zealand one right now. Early bird registration is available now till the 1st of June for 66 Australian dollars or 75 New Zealand dollars. And it includes access to the Scentsy Expo, the breakout sessions, the 3 90-minute virtual general sessions, which is where all the cool stuff really happens, and all the surprises and the ooh-ahs and the crying happens. A commemorative t-shirt. You know me and my t-shirts. It's called free advertising, especially when you have big boobs. And here's the thing. You'll unlock the ability to order one of the 3 product kits from the 1st to the 6th of June. If you do not do the early bird, but if you don't register before the 1st of June, you don't get to buy those kits. Regular registration is available after June 1st to the 11th of July, and it's 17 Australian dollars or New Zealand dollars. And it only includes the streaming access to the expo, the breakout sessions, and general sessions. You don't get the lanyard, you don't get the t-shirt, you don't get the product kits, you don't get any of the bells and whistles. You simply get access to the event and the videos. Is there a limit to how many people can register? No, there is no maximum capacity. Let's hope their servers are working. Is there a guest registration option? No, you can invite friends and family to watch the live streaming content with you. If you'd like to get the goodies in the early bird registration, you will need to register them, and they have to pay the $66 or $75 for each additional person, and there's no limit to the number of people you can register. What's included in the product kits available exclusively for early bird registers? The warm product kit. The warm product kit contains 20 fragrance testers from 5 upcoming limited time offers, and it runs for 24 New Zealand dollars or 20 Australian dollars. Then we have the Enliven kit, which is the one that the people that earn the free registration are getting with their registration. And you get PRV on this, so that's amazing because you're going to get paid on it as well. You're getting money back on that. So it's 242 Australian or 267 New Zealand. And it includes everything in the warm pack. So you get the 20 testers. Plus you get 6 Harvest and Holiday Collection Scentsy bars, 2 Harvest and Holiday Collection body products, 2 Harvest and Holiday Collection clean products, 2 Harvest and Holiday Collection Scentsy pods. I love pods. And 2 Harvest and Holiday Collection fragrance flowers. Yay. Then there's the third kit, the Inspire kit. It's 411 Australian or 451.50 in New Zealand. Includes everything from the Enliven product kit and the warm kit. Sorry, I just got a Scentsy order right there. 2 additional Harvest and Holiday Collection body products, 2 additional Harvest and Holiday clean products, 4 additional Harvest and Holiday Collection Scentsy pods. Like, how many pods are coming? An additional Harvest and Holiday Collection fragrance flower, and an exclusive Holiday Collection home product. Yes, me too, Jonathan. The products will be shipped in mid-August. Can I change or cancel my registration? You can change or cancel your registration until 4:59 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time on the 1st of June. However, if you're using PayPal or Ideal, that's for Australia, to pay for your registration, you'll need to contact consultant support to cancel your registration and then re-register to make changes. If you register from the 1st of June to the 11th of July, no changes or cancellations will be allowed. True. Very true, Joe. I earned an award. How will I be recognized? Me and Vicky would have taken our 5-year walk this year because we've been in Scentsy for 5 years. And so I'm a little sad about that. And I usually do the director walk. So, you know. And Kim would have done the level 3 sensational start walk across stage as well. So, you know, there's lots of things that I'm sure they're probably going to honor next year when we're in person. But for now, while nothing can take place of standing recognition in marches, we have some fun ways to recognize your accomplishments up our sleeves. I hope it's stuff. If you earned an award, you'll receive an email prior to reunion telling how you to participate in your recognition. And if you register during the early bird period, you'll receive ribbons for all of your achievements. I earned level 1 of Scentsy Stars at Sea incentive. Do I still get free registration? So Ange, Annette, and Deborah, that part pertains to them, and they already know this. I earned the cruise to Bermuda from New York for me and a friend, and that obviously got canceled, but they gave me a $7,000 payout for it because of Corona. So Scentsy always takes care of us, I'm telling you. So now I get to go and have some special dental work done. How do I access the streaming content? This was my thing. If you registered for the event, you'll receive an email with a link to the event website a few days before the event. If I can't watch the general sessions live, can I watch them later? Yep, if you registered, all general sessions will be recorded and available on the event website for 30 days following the event. All content from the breakouts and Success Expo and supporting documents will be available in the training center of Scentsy Success within 30 days of the event. Will content be applicable to consultants in Region 2 and 3? For those that don't know, Region 2 is the UK and Region 3 is Australia, New Zealand. Region 1 is America, Mexico, and Canada. Yep, most, that's the keyword here, of the content for general sessions will be applicable to all consultants, though some sections will be country or region specific. Will transactions and interpretation services be provided? I keep getting weird messages. General sessions will be presented in English, and translations will be available in Dutch, German, French, Spanish, and sign language. So all of that, again, is in your workstation, and it's on your FAQs. Just quickly, if you're a director or above, we have leadership at 7 a.m. on Saturday, the 18th of July. So we have, because we get different things and we get really cool training as leaders. What else can I tell you? Okay. When you go into the, when you go to the incentive tab on your workstation, and then you see the SFR, and you click on, find out more, or event info or something like that. You click on that, it will give you all this information. So change your perspective, change your life. Why register? So you can celebrate your accomplishments with your fellow Scentsy consultants, connect, get ideas, inspiration, and insights for some of our most successful consultants and the home office team, and interact with consultants around the globe. C, get an exclusive sneak peek at upcoming program and product offerings. Inspire. Yay, Sarita. We will get you on a damn plane, though. Inspire. Fill your cup with Heidi's keynote speech and get fired up for your best season yet with inspiration from Orville. So what are you waiting for? What you waiting for? I'm thinking of Gwen Stefani. Sorry. I'm like, that's a song. Squirrel. Some of you new people are like, this lady's crazy. So basically, Saturday, the 18th of July, we have leadership in the very morning, and then in the evening, we have, we start access to Virtual Success Expo and breakout sessions. Friday, we have General Session 1. Friday, the 24th of July is General Session 1. And Saturday, the 25th of July, we have General Sessions 2 and 3. We are trying to find out some details. If you guys want to get together in your area and have an SFR party, please do. Like, me and Angie have been talking and trying to figure out maybe some way, something local. I know some people are renting an Airbnb and just spending the weekend, because I'm taking the week off. Until I figure out how this works, my week is off. I'm going to pretend I'm still in Australia. So I will obviously still work, because I still do that when I'm traveling. But I'm busy because I am at training. So I if you have to go in your car and watch things to get away from your kids so that you learn, then you do that. If you go to a coffee shop, if you take your laptop to a friend's house that's quiet, whatever that looks like to you, I would prefer, especially if you have a team and you have team members, that you watch it live if you can. I know some of you are at work, but some of you had taken time off to go to SFR. I would still be taking the time off and committing to that time. So, but that's just me. So I'm just telling you my brain. We already went over that and that and that. So, okay. That covers everything. Basically, don't miss it. There's just so much. And for $75, it's amazing. It's truly amazing. That's all I'm going to say. And then what we'll do is I'm ordering the very big kit because I have to offset that $7,000 bonus that I got with my taxes. So I'm like, I need to spend some money. So we will probably do one of our team get-togethers after that, and I will do, yeah, that's cool, Jonathan. And I will probably do, like, we try to bring all the products to one place for our team get together at the movies or wherever. And then people can take pictures with the products so that they're your own genuine product pictures and things like that, so that they're with your face and your branding. And so other people won't use them. And one day, if you haven't went through all that training yet, I'll go through why you want to use your own photos instead of use everybody else's. But we're not going to do that tonight. Okay. Now that I've went through all that, I have a couple minutes left. Questions. Hit me with your questions right now. Because I know Sarah said she had questions. So Sarah, what's your questions? For you New Zealanders out there, if you haven't tried this, it's really good. I like the lime, I think, the best, and then lemon, and then raspberry. But really good, Skinny Fizz. Questions. There's a time delay, so I'll wait. Don't forget, Buzzworthy is the scent of the month this month. In case you don't know that. And you can now order your Safari Sunset, which I need to do because that sounds like it's a patty smell. Jonathan, what time is it by you? I suppose I could look on my computer. No questions? Did I answer them all, Sarah? Speak, Sarah. Sarah. Oh, there was a song in the 80s called Sarah, too. Sarah. Stars, dun, 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 dun. Can't remember all the words. Okay, you all be quiet then. Have you asked me something? And I'm just like 5 a.m. No, Rob cannot ask me a question. If Rob ever says he needs a question or to Google something, don't. You'll regret it. Unless you have a dirty mind, then you'll be fine. But I'm a prude, so that doesn't work with me. I just go, no, I don't trust you, Rob. I love you, but I don't trust you. Thank you, Jonathan. What's the temperature, Jonathan? You always tell me what the temperature is. Okay. I must have answered all the questions, or Sarah fell asleep or was bored and left. I'm not sure. But if you have any questions besides everything I went through, drop them below and I will check them as I go. Tomorrow is Wednesday. For those of you that don't know, Wednesday is Wonder Wednesday, which is also Change Your Wax Wednesday. But Wonder Wednesday is usually my day off. It's the one day a week that I try to take off. It hasn't always worked this month because we've been on fire. There's crazy good things happening in our team page. But I do need to go now. And ditto, Jonathan, ditto. But I do leave my doors and windows open, and it was 13 degrees here today. And I was like, oh, finally, I love this weather. So 13 degrees Celsius is good. It's good. I would guess it was like 53. That was my Fahrenheit guess. Anyway, yes, register now. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. All right. Thank you, Jonathan. So kind of the same-ish. All right. Have a great night. If you have any questions, ask. I'm off to do a coaching call and with Angelina, and she'll be waiting for me. But thankfully, I think she needed extra time because of her kids. So, woohoo! You are very welcome. I hope I helped. Again, if I missed something, because I basically just read it. So, but I did try to explain things as well. So, and keep watching. I have 10 tips. So every day I have a tip that's going to post in the morning. All right. Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching.